So one is for me and one for you?
Yeah, no.
No,
they're both your names.
one is for you and one is for.
Oh, for you,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, we're live streaming.
Thank you.
All right, I call this meeting to order. It is at 8:33 a.m.
Okay.
Shall proceed. You're here to conduct the county canvass for the returns of all the fall general election held on November 8th, 2022. If applicable, discuss possible dates, rules, procedures, and method of counting for any potential recounts following the fall general election held on November 8th, 2022. The post-election pre-certification audit, election audit timeline. After that, hopefully we will done.
Okay.
Gradually.
No, you mentioned it, so, we'll go to item number 2, where we'll conduct the canvass, but, we can go over the ballots that are in
Ballots
here.
right there. More boxes.
Mm-hmm. We have them sorted by municipality, so Addison, Barton, Erin is all.
Okay, both 404, okay.
Farmington, town of Hartford, and then
Yeah.
we'll have. Yeah, those are for us only. This isn't something that's required. We use it so that we know when to dispose of it. This is one of Germantown, Hartford, Jackson. Oh, that's all West Bend, the city of West Bend, and then the ones that have the yellow are Central Count.
That's a count, okay.
Town of Kewaskum, Hope, Trenton, Langley, West Bend, Village of Kewaskum, Village of Newburgh, Slinger, Richfield is off here. This is Richfield too, yep, Richfield as well. And then Village of Germantown, and then Germantown down here too. Yeah, and then Village of Jackson is here as well.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, so you're actually going to start on the other end. Both of you are gonna, yeah, we have governor, lieutenant governor on that end, and then you'll just kind of come this way as you go. West End is in there. If you wanted to start adding together, like,
Okay.
we'll go through totals first, and then I can go through the stuff, because then you'll be on this side.
Okay.
In the back. Yep. Okay, so town of Addison. Governor, lieutenant governor, and I'll just say the governor gubernatorial candidate rather than both names, so you know. Evers 419, Michaels 1515, Ellis 15, and scattering 0. And actually, I will say 0 for all scatterings unless there's any I won't even say scattering. I won't say anything for write-ins because they should all say 0 already.
Okay.
And that way, if there is anything on their tally sheet, then we'll change it at that time.
Okay.
Attorney General, call 422, Tony 1512. Secretary of State, LaFollette 402.
All right. Okay, well, here's a paper search.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you said call was 422.
yep, and then Tony was 1512. Secretary of State, LaFollette 402. Loudenbeck 1471. Harmon 34. McFarland 20. Treasurer Richardson 383. Liber 1495. Zilke 36. Senator Barnes, 401, Johnson, 1548. District 5, Van Sumeren, 387, Fitzgerald, 1547. Assembly District 59, Bowden. Yep, so that one should be,
Okay.
yep. Bowden, 1685. And then Sheriff, which is the next one. Schulte, 1734. Ajemian, 1686 for clerk of court. And then we are canvassing Marine Parks race because that technically falls under the state. So yes is 1051 and no is 790. And then we have two county referendums. The first one is yes is 847, no is 1014. And then referendum 2, yes is 1511, no is 316.
We'll go through that.
Yep, now we'll go through these things. So zero tape is signed and they accidentally gave me 2.
What is your code?
Yeah, they just kind of ran it through. And then total ballots cast was 1957. Results tape is signed. And then 1957 is on the poll book. They do have a rejected absentee, at least one, so we'll take a look at that. And no scattings either, Mary. No write-ins, yeah. So no registered write-ins for Addison. 1957 on their inspector's statement. And listed. Had 2 rejected absentees because they moved. So voted elsewhere or returned the ballot. Oh, and on this side, we can do Barton's stuff right away. Yeah, and so it'll be like every other time we'll do it either before or after. Rejected absentee as well. Zero tape. Results tape, they had a total of 1,710. And their results tape is signed. 1710 on their poll book. No registered writing, 1710. They did forget to list the seals, Mary. I'll want to get those from Sherry. They didn't list the seals on their inspector statement for what they sealed the machine with after the fact. Yeah. Rejected, they used the wrong form, but insufficient certificate, no witness address, which is why this was rejected. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, all right, so results tape, so if you guys want to slide down to the end. All right. Governor, Mike Evers, 438, Michaels, 1247, Beglinger, 8, and Attorney General, Paul, 422, Tony, 1257, Secretary of State, LaFollette, 404, Loudenbeck, 1230, Harmon, 28, McFarland, 14, Treasurer, Richardson, 385, Labor, 1246.
I have 383.
85.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
385, and then Liber 1246 and Zulte 26. Senator Barnes 418, Johnson 1282. A representative in Congress District 5, Van Sumeren 409, Fitzgerald 1274. Assembly District 58. Zuzatech 392, Gundren 1288. Sheriff Schulteis 1484. Clerk of Court Ajemian 1457. Marine Park, yes, is 836. And it should say 835 on there.
As it does.
Yep, so it needs to be adjusted to 836.
Okay.
And no is 756. And then the county referendum, yes is 747. And no should be changed from 867 to 868. And then referendum 2, yes is 1285. And no should be changed to 305. So the reason that these 3 were changed was when one of the duplicated ballots was duplicated, the poll workers forgot to duplicate the back side of the ballot. So they omitted those 3 votes because those all fell on the back side of the ballot. So that's why those were added after the fact. We had 2524 on their poll book. Did have some rejected absentees. 2524 on here. There. And 6 rejected absentees. Incomplete certificates 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. And then 1 they rejected because it was dropped off by the husband. Zero tape. Actually, they set it up. Okay, here's the one for us. Zero tape signed, and then results tape is signed. Yeah, 2524 on the results tape as well. All right. We'll start with governor. Okay. Governor Evers 621, Michaels 1860, Eglinger 16, and Attorney General Call 607, Tony 1870, Secretary of State LaFollette 571, Loudenbeck 1836, Harmon 46, McFarland 15, State Treasurer Richardson 541, Leiber 1859, Zilke 46, United States Senator Barnes 594, Johnson 1912, District 5 Van Sumeren 574, Fitzgerald 1905, Assembly District 22 Brown 573, Branchin 1883. Sorry, did you Assembly District 22? You got that one? Okay. Schulteis, Sheriff Schulteis 2130, Clerk of Court Ajemian 2090, Marine Park, yes was 994, no is
It was,
yes is 994, and then no is 1319. Washington County, oh, Arlene, you're too far.
here. Most of them are done. Okay, here we go.
Washington County referendum number one, yes is 998, no is 1363. Referendum number two, yes is 1800, and no is 501. So we are not canvassing the town of Erin's referendum that they had. I think it's extremely interesting. Their yes was 1,182 and their no was 1,181.
Oh.
It passed by one vote.
Oh my gosh.
And they're not
Well, and then if you think about it too, there's six rejected absentee ballots. And the one was dropped off by a husband and could have technically, if she would have dropped it off and counted, she's out of the country, so she couldn't bring it in. Could have changed it or made it a tie. So
Yeah.
it's just, like, one vote does matter.
Yeah, it sure does.
On to Arlington. I have to seal that in the bag. They had write-ins, but, excuse me, they were not registered write-ins. Tallied them, but. Good job. Zero tape, fine. And another zero tape. Fine. Here's the results, 22-17. Total, and I printed a couple more. And that one too. 217. What do we have noted for do we have anything on the minutes for town of Farmington? They rejected one absentee because there were two ballots and one envelope.
Nothing on here. Okay. For them, the Farmington did not seal their.
Yep, that's right here.
Did you say they rejected one because there were two envelopes, so they just accepted the one that was for that?
No, because they can't tell who's a student. So they rejected them both. This should have been sealed though. Maybe seal this here or staple it or something. Okay, so they have total number of voters on their poll book is 2,220. They had a total number of 2,217 ballots cast, so they were short 3. So they had actually 2,221 in the poll books. They had 2 election day registrants, which they didn't count, which they should have. They had pre-numbered their absentees, so 2 of them were, those 2 must have been pre-numbered or something. And so they had, that's 4, so 1, 2, they had a walk away. So that is their difference. So there
Was
were,
their poll book?
their poll book was, well, the number total is 2,220. I think that they gave a duplicate number. And then they also, 2, 3, 4, yep. So their total votes cast was 2,217. They didn't count.
They probably pre-numbered one of those.
Yeah,
And so.
they did. A12 was rejected
Yeah.
absentee. And then they had a walk away with just 2. And then they must have given duplicate numbers for the election day registrants. That's what it looks like. Which is 4. So I can come up with wording for that.
Okay.
And I write it on there real quick just so I don't forget. Thank you. I can use that. Over here somewhere. And they have 2,220 in here. This, we need to seal. So this should have been sealed in the ballot box. So I'm gonna have you guys seal it in one of these. I'll just keep it with the ballot box.
Okay, so what ward is
It is town of Farmington, and it's wards 1 through 5. The red pen might work better for you because of that one being like a
it?
gel.
This is one just coming off. I have to just grab one.
Oh, nope, you use
Oh, yeah,
this.
this, oh, that's
Yep,
right.
sorry. I would say it's one of, let's see. One of 4. Yeah, either one, you and. So.
Got with this date or?
Today's date, yep,
The 14th.
yep, the 14th of November.
Oh. Here. Unless you want to keep that
I'll
one.
just put it there. Here, these both go.
The seal, have the seal number.
You want me to tell you what it is?
Yes, be great.
0059369.
Donna wants to know what kind of bring her stuff.
As soon as she can. We should bring it ASAP, yeah, because we're doing our cans.
That's my feeling, she said not till 9:30, they're not doing it.
And let's start it at 8:30 this time.
She don't give it.
That's fine, she can just bring
I
it.
will tell her
Yeah.
to bring it right away.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, okay, thank you both. This can go over there, yeah. Yes, yep, town funding. All right, so we will start with their totals. Governor Evers, 452. Michaels, 1743. Biglinger, 12. Call, Attorney General call, 459. Tony, 1728. Secretary of State LaFollette, 425. Loudenbeck, 1687. Harmon, 42. McFarland, 24. Treasurer Richardson, 420. Liber, 1700. Zolke, 43. U.S. Senator Barnes, 434. Johnson, 1772. Congress District 5, Van Sumeren, 426. Fitzgerald, 1752. And then it's Assembly District 60. Larson, 420. Yes. Yeah. Van Sumeren, oh no, sorry. Larson, 427. Brooks, 1736. And then Sheriff Schulteis, 1954. Clerk of Court, Ajemian, 1905. Moraine Park, yes is 1,038. No is 1,032. The county referendum number 1, yes is 940. No is 1164. Referendum number 2, yes is 1693. No is 363. Oh, I haven't even closed Farmington State yet.
Oh, okay.
This should go back to Farmington. I'll take that. Yep. And this is extra too. In a red bag, I don't know why they put it out. Germantown. They just started using the village of Jackson. They're contracting with them for their polling location and their clerk staff.
Oh,
Yep, so there were a total of 154 voters in the town of Germantown. A little bit, they had quite a few election day registrants. No write-ins, 154 on their poll book. 154 in their results tape. Zero tape is signed. And results tape is also signed. Yeah, they did a mailing to their residents, all those that were, all the homes or whatever in the town of Germantown, to let them know of the change of polling location. I think that's why so many more vote. Yeah, well, town of Germantown doesn't have a town hall.
the average residence of voters, this is like 100.
Yeah, they had quite the turnout. They did not have the highest turnout though. The Village of Richfield District 2 had the highest. They had 90. Yeah, you guys had, I think it was 92, right around where I was like, oh yeah, Washington County will be at 92% on average. We were not. We didn't even get close. Okay, so we can start with governor. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
Okay. Evers, 58. Michaels, 95. Beglinger, 1. Attorney General, Call, 58. Tony, 95. Secretary of State LaFollette, 54. Loudenbeck, 95. Harmon, 3. McFarland, 1. State Treasurer Richardson, 50. Liber, 100. Zulkey, 2. U.S. Senator Barnes, 51. Johnson, 101. Congress District 5, Van Sumeren, 50. Fitzgerald, 103. And then they have Assembly District 24. Patterson, 51. Nodal, 102. Sheriff Schulteis, 124. Clerk of Court, Najemian, 123. Washington County Referendum, yes, 63. No, 80. And then referendum number 2 is yes is 105 and no is 37. And I should mention, not all municipalities have Marine Park as a district, so
Okay.
that's why we'll be skipping that on occasion. It's just around town areas, actually. I think, and then a portion of some of the
And I know
municipalities.
mine had it in Richfield.
And, yeah, did it, the entire district?
No, no.
Okay.
That's
Just a portion,
That's
yeah.
all for it.
Yeah, it cuts through and then MATC fills the rest, so. Town of Hartford, they actually have 2 recording units because they have 2 assembly districts. So we'll have 2 of the things.
Okay.
So it was 83 on one and 1543 on the other. So 1543
Mhm.
and 583. So it's their first time with 2, and they did a great job. Well, besides August, but 1543, 583. Yeah, any rejected absentees? This one, none. Good.
Did they not write the seals in because they're using the same equipment or something?
They did write them on.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a duplicate though. I told her just to make sure they did list it on both. It's one machine, even though it's 2 recording units.
Okay.
I think Richfield used to have that when assembly districts crossed through. It was 58 and 24 or 22 or whatever.
That's
it was.
fine. That was in
Yeah.
my district.
Yeah, so that's new for Hartford, having to do 2 sets of everything, but they did a good job. Okay, Bureau date. They're gonna have 2 because of the way it reports, but results sign or 0 sign. It'll show total is 2128 for all of the ballots. Then it separates them here, so they okay, so this says 1545 and 583. So now we need to look at they put 15. Oh no, no. 43 was their public save. 1543. Do you have anything for the town of Hartford written in the notes?
2 absentee voters were inadvertently given white ballots versus gold ballots. That's what's on here.
Pretty much change this one.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because they have 583 for gold and 1540. 583 is the exact amount for gold and 1545 there's 2 extra.
That's the way it's written on.
Yeah, I see that.
Is there anything else?
See, that doesn't make sense. That's why we might have to come back to this one. Okay, last voter number is 1543. Ballots cast on machine is 1545. 2 white absentee ballots were placed into gold absentee envelopes in error. Okay, but then the vote for this one should be off. It's not off. Unless they like just. have anything in the gold. So we can look at their poll book. These on page 73. It's weird. Can you, call? Yes. Yeah, and just say, you can just let her know that you can take this if you want. The fact that it doesn't make sense, they would have needed this.
This would have been higher.
Yeah, this one should have been higher for the poll book because this one was. It should have just been converted.
It should have been
Yeah,
converted.
yeah. It doesn't make sense. Unless they didn't include voter numbers somewhere, which they should have. What? It's two.
Together, but.
This one should just have been less. It should have been less by two. The total ballots cast. They're saying they gave two gold ones. They put two these in gold envelopes. They gave white ballots to two who should have had gold, which would be why there's two extra here. And there should be two less
Less
here.
there,
It
yeah.
should be 581.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She said she entered
Can I
everything.
use this spreadsheet? I was just gonna.
Oh, the 1543.
So that, yeah, 1583,
Or
or
1540.
1543, I'm sorry. 1543 plus 583.
Six.
That was 17.
No, it's 2128. Because there's the two extra.
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
There should be two less in.
There should just be two more, right?
No,
Her cell number.
oh, she's not in the office right now. Okay. It should be, Gina should have it. Yeah, which actually works out perfect that we can call it in here.
Yeah.
That's really. But the other one,
Oh, yes, yeah.
21, it's 2128 on the tape. So,
Well, and that's because it says that there were only 1543 in the poll book for white ballots. But the tape shows 1545. They're saying they gave they're saying they gave two white ballots to two people in the gold. Except for if that were the case, then the 583 should have been 581.
exactly,
Or this should have been 585.
right.
And then it would have been short two. The problem is that we're over two and not short anywhere
Right.
compared to what the poll book is saying.
Okay.
The total ballots cast should be the 2126, but it's showing up as 2128.
Oh,
This one we can just wait on. We're waiting until we can get a hold of her. Yeah. See if we can. She said she scanned everything in and everything worked out. And I don't know if there was something different, and I can't recall if she emailed me more details. your cell phone.
You have reached the voicemail of Becky Schuster. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Becky, this is Mary calling from Washington County. We're at Canvas right now and have a question about the discrepancy between your poll book and your ballots cast. If you could call me back at this number or 262-354301 at your earliest convenience, I would appreciate it. Thanks, Becky. Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll move on to the town of Jackson. Yeah. All right. This needs to be sealed in a bag. This is from the town of Jackson, so I'll have you guys do that. I have to go grab their folder from my office. Yep, town of Jackson, wards 1 through 7.
Do you like the seal number? Do you want the seal number now?
Oh, sure. She didn't take the next, did she? Okay. All right, got it. Right.
Okay, 000-59396.
Thank you.
I guess I'll have to ask her.
Oh, did it put my name there? Well. I see 5. What is on?
She comes back, we'll make sure that's correct.
I'm sorry about that. Here.
You can put it in.
Yeah. You don't like the number 2.
Yeah.
5. Trick to those for sure.
Yeah. Not easier on the other one. Are you good? Oh, you go. Okay. Sorry. I don't know how many number bags this should be called for.
105. Wow.
Here.
Here.
Hold on. Thank you.
You gotta put it in the box.
1 of 6. You're married?
So why can't I see 5 boxes?
There are 5, this is the 6th.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll be the-
Okay,
Should that be sixes?
I think the last one we did one of whatever number it
Yeah, we
was,
did,
so it's fine.
We got it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so 2,507. Book. $2,507 on their inspection statement. We did have rejected absentees, they had 4 of them, and the reason was no witness address on all of them. It's a bummer. No write-ins. Sealed.
In the red box, there's nothing.
They didn't put the total number, that is fine. They have it here, 1, 2, 3.
No, it's above it, no red square.
Yep, it's total number of ballot bags or boxes, so it's listed here, it's just
How's it
not
listed?
summarized.
Oh, they got an old one.
Do that. 0 tape. 0 signed. And then results tape 2507. Oh my gosh. Signed, that's the very bottom. Alright. They have. Splits. Some big splits. I think so. Okay, alright. So we can go to governor. Evers 516, does it show 2 lines for town of Jackson or just one?
I only see one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Evers 516.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh. Right, Evers is 516, Michaels is 1951, Biglinger is 19, and then Attorney General Hall is 493, Tony is 1975, Secretary of State La Follette is 477, bless you.
Thank you.
Loudenbeck is 1927, Harmon is 32, and McFarland is 22. Treasurer Richardson is 439. Leiber is 1959, and Zolke is 42. U.S. Senator Barnes, 485, and Johnson, 2003. District 5, Van Summeren, 460, Fitzgerald, 2003. Assembly District 60, Larson, 477. Larson, 477, Brooks, 1971. Sheriff Schulteis, 2,227. Clerk of Court, Ajemian, 2,185. Murray Park, yes would be 644. No would be 763. And then the Washington County referendum, yes is 1,005. No is 1361. Referendum number 2, yes is 1906. No is 407.
This is German.
The village? Yes, yes, I do need that stuff.
Okay,
You can hand it to Mary. Mary, that's they had a provisional ballot. Okay. Provisional ballots. Two of them, I believe. You just set it on
I'm
the
gonna set it
table.
right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say something on the table. behind you. We'll have to canvass those in. So they must have been returned, which is good. Or return their driver's license or whatever it was. But You think so? And these are gonna have to be sealed too, I'll have you guys start with that. A different kind of sticker that is like, do not put this in the bag. I thought this would be like bright enough, maybe we need
It needs to be on top.
like multiple,
Multiple.
like something maybe on the back side.
Would one of those things that makes noise?
Right.
What's those, one of those things that makes noise, that goes beep?
Yeah,
I have it on paper. Birthday card, people, you know.
that'll be something we'll revamp first then.
Seal is 0059367. This is big. This is words.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. There you go.
50.
Whole pile of them.
Yeah.
I'll throw them away in a little bit.
It's gonna be a hundred to get, if we want to, once we go.
Great. This is for town of Nebraska.
Okay, is this yours, Ellen?
Basically, anything.
698. All write-ins. 698. Those all listed, no rejected absentees. No duplicated.
Becky from the town of Hartford said Mary just called her. Did you want to talk to her?
Yes. Do you wanna just, is she on hold right now?
No, I can put her. If I put her on hold, will you be able to pick it up from here?
No.
Oh.
Can you transfer it, Mary, to
I
your
don't
cell
know.
phone? You dial the 9-1 and then your phone number? What? Oh,
Yes.
okay, all right. Okay, we'll work on this one while she's doing that. 0, okay. And then results tape 698, which is what was on the full book and the. 98. They didn't sign this one. Sign this one, yes. So they gave 2 result sets and they signed the last copy. All right, so we'll start with governor. Okay, so Governor Evers, 132, Michaels 559, Eglinger 5. Attorney General Call 137, Tony 554. Secretary of State La Follette 131, Loudenbeck 540, Harmon 10, McFarland 7. Treasurer Richardson 127, Liber 547, Zulkey 14. U.S. Senator Barnes 132, Johnson 558. District 5, Van Sumeren 129, Fitzgerald 565. Assembly District 59, Bowden 609. And then Sheriff Schulteis 623.
Okay, I have her, do you run speaker?
Clerk of Court Najemian 609.
We're not on speaker yet. They're
MPTC
going through the one.
referendum, yes was 311, no is 333. County referendum 1, yes is 286,
Yeah.
no is 369. And then referendum number 2 is yes,
Last week
543,
was the election.
and no is
Seems like it was
102.
2 months ago.
What? Which one are you?
Oh, okay,
Found it?
wait.
What is your chief? I do only have one of
Okay,
them.
can I go back for,
Sorry, looks like they ran it.
No, it's, she's missing a page.
Oh.
Where did you I wonder if it went with your paper, envelope that day.
So, oh, no.
It's weird. Okay, so you're missing that page.
That's there's one, do you have it?
here,
Oh.
their numbers again.
Yes, that's, this is it, 543-102.
Okay, all right, we're good now. We found it. Okay. Now you can put Becky on
Okay,
speaker.
we want to figure out that thing.
Hi Becky. Okay, so I apologize. I know we talked about your issue in the town of Hartford. When we're looking at the poll books and the inspector statements for both reporting units, you have 2 ballots that were inadvertently given to the wrong reporting unit. However, on the poll book, there's no, was there an issue with numbers being duplicated or something? Because there's no, it should be short 2 in one, over 2 in the other. And we're not short.
So it's the so in the numbers given in the white poll book,
Mm-hmm.
there was actually, the ballot numbers were 1543.
Yes,
Yeah, and there was actually 5485.
yes.
And there was a number, there was like a mix-up where there was like 9 numbers missing in between. Like, where there was like, they had a gap and we thought we corrected the gap, but it's possible that 2 numbers were missed in
Okay,
the other one. So
In
like
the
you're saying, there
gold.
should only have been 500. Right. So, but there was 583 numbers actually issued
for
for
the,
for the yellow because there were 9. So there should have been like 900, I don't have the number for me. The absentee ballots were actually like, there was less gold ballots than there should have been.
I have them in front of me. So we have
Yeah.
1543 on your poll book for white, but there were 1545 cast. And then for the
Correct.
gold, we have 583 on your poll book and only 583 cast. But there should be 2 less,
One gap.
yes.
Right, and I just know it was, and I think there might have been, because I didn't count the total number of votes in my poll book yet.
Okay,
So I'm assuming when I do the votes for that, it's gonna, because there is actually 2 last gold ballots for absentee.
okay, so
So
numbering.
like, there should have,
So numbering
yeah, so
maybe
the
it's just.
numbering was 581, but then that says 586. Yeah, so I don't know why the numbers, but I do know they had a gap. What they told me, there was like a gap of 5 numbers. That they were all of a sudden, they're like, wait, you jumped from this to this, and they tried to correct it. So it's very possible that the
Okay.
numbers
Well, we'll
were
count,
off on that.
okay, we'll count your gold poll book now, just to verify.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that sounds
But
good.
in the hand count, there was definitely 2, or there was like, I don't have the number, but it's like 90, there should have been like 90 ballots, there was only 97. We counted over and over and over, and then there was definitely 2 more white absentee ballots than there should have been.
Okay. All right, we will count poll book and we will let you know if we have any other questions. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Becky.
Thanks, Becky.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So the poll book should have 585 in it, this yellow one. So. I'm trying to think. I want you guys to do this. You all take a chunk. And you can count how many total you have in there.
How many total,
Numbers issued.
do you have the pencil, I could just write it on the bottom.
I would just write like
In
a
green.
total, you can write.
Grab some Post-its.
Sure, yeah, Post-its are fine.
Or put all the absentee number in
Yeah.
And just the total, yes,
Yeah.
just count all total numbers.
there, including the absentee number in.
Yes, yeah, all total numbers.
Should count this one in.
I mean, unless there's a number right next to it that
There
is
is
the same.
nothing, no. Do it, okay, then.
So, Mary, do you wanna add them together?
Sure.
So yours,
Mine was 121.
179.
178.
17.
595.
Just, what? Okay. Should be 585, we would be good.
The poll book said 585.
What?
I think the poll book showed 585.
No, the public showed 583. We wanted it to be 580,
I had one with a big red circle on mine.
that would have just been the last number.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, 583, and we just counted 595. Yes.
We're counting absentee also, right?
Yes, we're counting all of the ones on here.
Oh, that's just an next return.
Kind of throws me off a little bit. No, it's okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Just finishing mine off, so.
$79.
Okay, add 62. Then 73. Then 48.
116.
10.
Took one
10.
zeros.
That's, is she counted the same steps?
585.
Okay, all right. So they must have issued two duplicate numbers. Yeah. So there are 585 that they have. Their last voter number that is in here is 583, which means they issued two numbers twice.
They stuck together maybe, or?
No, I think that I don't,
They ended up back in the pile somehow.
yeah, something they would have issued, or when they were doing absentees, maybe they gave two numbers in the same. page 2. Here's page 2.
34.
I think your stack.
It was when we issued, when they issued something ballot.
No, that wouldn't.
That might be just because it's spoiled. But it is-
All right, that's good. That's taken care of. Do you have the minutes still, Mary?
I do, so I have Ogle County 2 duplicate numbers issued.
Yep. Full book just, yeah, reconciled or whatever, but yeah, I can adjust that. Yes, 2 duplicate numbers were issued in the, in wards 2 through 3. Awesome. We finished that one up. Becky? What?
We are done.
Yeah, we did it.
We didn't go through
Oh, we
this.
did, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Come out.
What?
All I know we were working on the numbers that didn't come out. I don't think
Good, we reviewed everything, we just didn't go over the totals. Okay, so they're gonna have 2, so that should be two separate town of Hartfords, is that right?
Yes.
See 2 lines of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll read the first one and then I'll read the second one right away for the same.
Okay.
So Governor Evers, 354, Michaels, 1,175, Eichinger, 12. And then for the second, Hartford, Evers, 128, Michaels, 449, Eichinger, 4. And Attorney General, Call, 348, Tony, 1180. And then the second one, Call, 125, Tony, 452. Secretary of State LaFollette, 346, Loudenbeck, 1145, Harmon, 23, McFarland, 10. And then the second one, LaFollette, 114, Loudenbeck, 446, Harmon, 9, McFarland, 4. And then State Treasurer, Richardson, 311, Liber, 1179, Zolke, 21. And then Treasurer for the second, Richardson, 111, Liber, 446, Zolke, 6. And then U.S. Senator, for the first one, Barnes, 335, Johnson, 1204. U.S. Senator for the second, Barnes, 122, Johnson, 457. Congress, District 5, Van Sumeren, 315, Fitzgerald, 1216. And then Van Sumeren, 118, Fitzgerald, 458. And then it's Assembly District 58 first, which is Rezuzatek, 316, Gundrum, 1201. And then the second one is Assembly District 59, Bowden, 501. And then Sheriff, Schultes, 1360. And then Schultes, 510. Clerk of Court, Ajemian, 1329, and then 507. Moraine Park, referendum yes, 800, no, 645. And then the second is yes, 261, no, 294. Washington County referendum number 1, a yes, 645, no, 826. And then the second one is second referendum number 1.
Between 6 p.m.
Yes is 240, no is 326. Second referendum, yes is 1158, no is 275. And then the second one, yes, the 437, no 109. Oh. 2,452. No write-ins. And rejected absentees. 454 on the poll book, so they are. We didn't write that correctly in their inspector statement. They have 2,452 on their inspector statement, 2,000 on their poll book. Let's take a look.
You're missing voter numbers. Off by two is what they said when they dropped their
Okay,
stuff off. There should be an inspector statement.
okay, so they skipped 2 numbers.
We did roll it wrong.
They wrote it wrong on here. They should have put 2,454 on their poll list because that's what was on their poll list, but I mean, it's not necessarily, it's accurate. So they skipped 2 voter numbers. So poll book. Can I see what it says? Okay. We rejected no city or state for one, the second one, no witness signature or address, and the third one was no witness address. $1,452. Zero, okay. There it is. Give us extra. Rotate. And 2,452. All right. Okay, so we'll start with governor. All right, Evers 558, Michaels 1863, Beglinger 15. Attorney General Call 540, Tony 1883. Secretary of State LaFollette 526, Loudenbeck 1845, Harmon 40, McFarland 17. Treasurer Richardson 486, Liber 1859, Zolke 50. U.S. Senator Barnes 520, Johnson 1917. Rep in Congress District 5, Van Sumeren 500, Fitzgerald 1915. Assembly District 58, Rezuzatek 477, Gundrum 1936. Sheriff Schultes 2169. Clerk of Court Adenian 2125. MPTC referendum, yes, 1169, no, 919. Washington County referendum 1, yes, 1050, no, 1312. Referendum 2, yes, 1857, no, 443. You know what? That's fine. Well, you're not even adding those on.
No, I'm not.
That's an old process that I
Is
don't,
it?
well, I don't have them do it anymore because,
Years now.
yeah,
We used to.
It's like a lot of work.
It is.
not necessarily. Okay, so Town of Trenton, has 2 sets of ballots as well. Yeah. So 659 for their gold poll book and 2129 for their white. I've rejected absentees, insufficient certification. Seal. Okay, they have Badger books, so the e-poll book. 803 and 2637. Wait, no, sorry. Total number of voters printed in the poll book. Oh, 660 and 2134.
Okay.
They are off. There are a few.
Aaron,
What?
this is Aaron.
No,
Oh,
this is Trenton.
Trenton.
Do you have anything in here for Trenton? She
Why
had
don't you
issues.
check them out?
Oh, their Badger book was malfunctioning. Badger book malfunction, printed a number, froze up, issued second number. Voter number and ballots will be off by 4. 660 and 30.
Thank you.
And so this one is right now off by 5. Oh, yeah, Badger book malfunction, issued additional numbers, so there's 5 that this one is off. So this one is off by 5, which makes sense. They had 2129 voters and they had 2134, so that's the 5. This one is off. 16. I put that in this instructor statement too. Here at 12:30. And the book malfunction issued second number, so there's the 6. Okay, so off by 6, we'll note that in the minutes. Six. Okay, all right, so. All right. And she did upload everything and everything balanced out. It actually matched the total ballots cast. And so we'll have it noted in our minutes that they were off due to the adverse malfunction issue. It's good that they put that in their inspector statement because then you can track it for the time it happened. Zero take signed. Results paid as well. All right, so we'll have 2 for Trenton. Minutes back, Mary, sorry. You were able to finish all West Ends?
I just have to start central count.
Oh, perfect, okay. Okay, so which is 1 and 7 first on your?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll do the same as I did for Hartford.
Okay.
Governor Evers, 159, Michaels, 492, Beglinger, 3. And the second is Evers, 471, Michaels, 1639, Beglinger, 6. Attorney General, call 160, Tony, 497. And then the second call, 480, Tony, 1628. Secretary of State, La Follette, 145, Loudenbeck, 493, Harmon, 9, McFarland, 4. La Follette, 447, Loudenbeck, 1603, Harmon, 31, McFarland, 19. And then State Treasurer, Richardson, 145, Liber, 487, Zilke, 12. And then Richardson, 430, Liber, 1612, Zilke, 41. U.S. Senator, Barnes, 154, Johnson, 504. Then Barnes, 450, Johnson, 1665. District 5, Van Summeren, 148, Fitzgerald, 509. And then Van Summeren, 435, Fitzgerald, 1670. The first Assembly District is 58, Rosuzitech, 150. Gundrum, 504. And then the second Assembly District is 60. Larson, 442. Brooks, 1650. And then Sheriff, Schulteis, 568. And 1877. And then Clerk of Courts, Ajemian is 559 and then 1839. And then MPTC, yes is 326, no is 279, and then yes is 988, and no is 987. Referendum 1 for the county, yes is 287, no is 328. And then yes is 894, no is 1,108. Referendum number 2, yes is 487, no is 118. And then yes is 1596, no is 371.
Totals on 2 central.
Yes, yep. No, you won't need to because they only ran 1 through 4 on one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then 5 through 8 on the second. Okay, so 1340 on the inspector statement, 1340 on the poll book. This is the town of Blaine. No write-ins, 1340. We did have at least one rejected absentee. Seals are listed. Rejected, didn't hand in person, they dropped it in, they have a spot in on their building. So they rejected that as they should have. And their take, 0 take. Signed. And then results state 1340 and signed. All right, so we'll start with governor. Evers 244, Michaels 1088, Becklinger 2. Attorney General, Call 244, Tony 1073. Secretary of State, LaFollette 225, Loudenbeck 1056, Harmon 18, McFarland 9. State Treasurer Richardson 210, Liber 1050, Zolke 17. U.S. Senator Barnes 232, Johnson 1100 or 1100. Rep in Congress District 5, Van Sumeren 208, Fitzgerald 1103. Assembly District 59, Bowden 1157. Sheriff Schulteis 1206. Clerk of Court Ajemian 1160. Marine Park, yes 620, no 514. Referendum number 1 for the county, yes 569, no 586. Referendum number 2, yes 910, no 205. Town of West Bend, 2,956 on the poll book. Rejected absentees. More than that, no write-ins. 2,956 on their inspector's statement. There's a list already. 3 rejected absentees. No witness address, and no witness at all. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Hi, Donna.
Hi. Is it okay for me to come in?
Yeah, you can just hand that to Mary. 0 tape. Result or 0 tape signed. 2956 on the tape. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too, thank you. Did they return it, Donna? They returned everything?
They did. So
Okay.
per your, I did everything that we had previously
Perfect.
talked about.
Good.
And if you just want to look into my bag, I have the minutes right at the front that tells you everything to make it accessible and easy for you.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Donna.
day.
You too, thank you. 2,956 and then signed. We will start with governor. Evers, 805, Michaels, 2113, Beglinger, 17. Attorney General Call, 772, Tony, 2146. Secretary of State LaFollette, 741, Loudenbeck, 2088, Harmon, 50, McFarland, 32. Treasurer Richardson, 693, Liber, 2148, Zolke, 33. U.S. Senator Barnes, 749, Johnson, 2188. District 5, Van Sumeren, 722, Fitzgerald, 2201. And then Assembly District 58, Azusa Tech 709, Gundrum 2196, Sheriff Schulteis 2567, Clerk of Court Ajemian 2508, MPTC referendum yes 1619, no 1079. Referendum number 1 for the county, yes 1334, no 1440. Referendum 2, yes 2201, no 520.
Well, this is a package.
Yeah, all the towns are done. We take out the positive of these. I don't know if you guys need to go to the bathroom or anything.
This is designated for the grant people.
Sure. Sure.
Like 5 minutes.
Sure.
Like two or longer.
We're gonna write that down, Mary, that we're recessing for 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, Mary.
Getting more, really.
Okay, all of these are done. Sherman told me to believe this now. Not combine their central counts, but they're on 4, so theirs is easier.
Yeah. Spring, we can do this prior to share. Did she send you the update?
I don't know. It's a great picture of her.
all kinds of issues. Should stop the live stream.
If you want, you can. Okay, so Mary,
10:13.
And I got
for the, no, the provisional things over there, that stuff.
Stuff.
Yep. Just German towns. Village.
Well, there's okay.
Yep.
All right, good. Gabby?
21.
We have
Thanks, Michael.
You bet.
our District 1, there was one provisional ballot. And then there were 2 absentee ballots, so they canvassed in 3 ballots.
Or was that the
And
delay
then
one?
There was
I
one
don't know.
absentee in District 2,
I'm watching that.
was canvassed in, 1 provisional and 2 absentee in District 4. And 1 absentee in District 3. And they were canvassed in because.
Okay, we're not live.
Correctly
Yeah, yeah.
rejected on election night. So the clerk,
Oh, here's, who does
so she
this?
had the municipal board of canvas coming in and reconvening to